Rounded up the best video editing apps out there so that you can create professional looking videos without any hassle. Today I've rounded up a whole bunch and we're literally just going to rank them. Now, the biggest thing that I will say to you is when I decided to make this video, it wasn't just about what was the best. Because if you're anything like me, you sit down, you go, I want the best. I'm going to spend 300 on Final Cut Pro and I'm going to open it and then I'm going to want a rather large drink because I don't know what to do with it. And there's nothing worse than feeling overwhelmed. So we're going from the very, very basics all the way up to the top notch. And I'm ranking them based on the ease of use, the costs in terms of the value for money, and how well they produce the things without wanting to pull your hair out. So those are my kind of 3 things. We're going to go through a couple of different features and I want to rank them, okay? Because I do think it's really, really important that when you aren't a video editor, how can you use these tools to help you when you've got multiple hats to put on? Let's face it, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a photographer, I'm a content creator, I'm a video editor, I'm an accountant some days, and I really don't like that one. So we're going to go through these and make sure that it fits any type of person, okay? So if you're a seasoned pro and you're looking for the best of the best, you already know the answers and you'll know whether you're a Final Cut versus Prem Pro person. And if you want to go through into the in-depth of picking between those two before you kind of bite the bullet, then obviously that's fine too. But this is for those who want to do things on the fly. Hi, I'm Robyn and I help bloggers and small business owners to finally feel camera confident both in front of it and behind it so that you can create visual content that helps you. We're going to go through these really, really quickly because I wanted to see how quickly we could get through the kind of nitty gritty of a few of these. So first we're going to start with InShot. InShot is absolutely adorable and I think it's great. It has some great features that you can use, things like transitions, adding music, obviously text and things like that. So it's great, but it doesn't do everything. So it's an okay but, okay? I certainly wouldn't want to be doing a YouTube video on it. But for a quick kind of TikTok on the way while you're down the park, then yeah, it's fine. Next, we've got iMovie. iMovie is actually getting better and better. And one of the top features I particularly adore about this and what makes it particularly good and well worth looking at, if I'm particularly honest with you, is the storyboarding. Frequently I use the storyboard part of it to plan my video, even though I'll then edit it in a different software. The software itself is fine, but there are a couple of features for me that it's just missing. So I actually think it's worth a look, and I know that a lot of people think that they kind of overlook it. It's free if you're on Apple. There's no reason why you shouldn't be checking this one out. Google Photos. So Google Photos is absolutely crap when it comes to taking photos because it will auto-generate things. It won't let you edit them, customize it or anything else. It's great if you want to send a quick summary of your holiday photos to somebody, but apart from that, leave it alone, okay? LumaFusion is one of my absolute favorites. This is the one I do predominantly a lot of my editing in, simply because I like its integration with my iPad, and being able to edit on the go with my pencil is an absolute dream. I didn't quite realize how much I was going to enjoy that until I took a really good start on it. Absolutely worth it. The only thing I haven't quite worked out, and if you know how to do it in a really simple manner, I'd love to hear from you guys, is how to do the auto sync without using immense amount of markers. I know how I can do it manually, but I am wondering if there's an auto feature that will kind of just take that a little bit easier for me, and I'd love to hear from you. Adobe Express is okay, and to be honest, it comes pretty much almost line in line with Canva, because the reality is it's template heaven. If you don't want to create a template, then it's absolutely great to go in there. The big thing I will say to these, and these two rival each other quite well, but I would actually say that Canva does beat the other ones, is simply because Canva has an incredible amount more stock, okay? You do get Adobe stock access to in Adobe Express. However, the amount of music, videos and everything that Canva has linked up with and partnered with outweighs any of the others. So just bear that in mind. Filmora is also very, very good, and I would put it above InShot, simply because it has a wide range of being able to customize the things that you want to do, and it has a really nice feature, and the desktop editor, the Wondershare, is quite nice, to be honest. It's definitely worth having a look at. Not only does it allow you to do green screen, but it allows you to auto sync things as well, so definitely worth checking that one out. Pick, play, post, again, templated collage is absolutely fine, but you're not going to get anything more out of it. I would actually not touch that one, simply because it doesn't give you the versatility that you want it to. So just bear that in mind. Splice is really, really good for the job that it does, but it won't allow you to do any of the fancy editing that you actually want to do. You want to split things up and make it into a quick reel, it's fine. But yeah, that's all it's going to do. It's okay for what it does, but it's not going to do any of the others. Animoto is another one. It's fine if you want to do a quick collage and a montage of photos, and it will allow you to pick different music and give you some kind of different aspect. But again, it's just going to allow you to make some kind of montage photo. So if you want the bare bones, absolutely fine, but don't think you're going to be able to get fancy out of it. Biteable, I would not touch with a barge pole. It's incredibly expensive for what it does, and it does give you templates, and it's okay if you want to produce more long form content in a formatted, simple manner, but to be honest, I don't believe it's worth the money. Obviously, we've got our final few. Rush, absolutely fantastic. Again, if you're the kind of person who gets overwhelmed by technology and Premiere Pro is scaring you, Rush is a great place to start, okay? It brings down all those different options down to the bare bones and allows you to concentrate on the things that matter. Great for doing basic video editing, but again, it's not going to allow you to do that auto beat sync and things, so just bear that in mind. Obviously, we've got Premiere Pro, it's great, but it's expensive, and we've got Final Cut, great, but expensive, and people will bicker between these two till the cows come home, but the reality still stands. So I would argue that you need to think about using, if you're new to videos, I would use Apple iMovie to plan out your videos and give you different ideas and inspirations about how you can lay out your videos, especially if you're new to it. But LumaFusion and Rush are still my top wins. They're cost effective and definitely worth the money. So just bear that in mind. I hope that this has helped you kind of have a look at the different kinds of video apps that are out there. And if you want to see how I create my videos in Rush, Canva and Filmora, and LumaFusion, then obviously check out this video because I'll show you exactly step by step how I did it and the product that we produced at the end of it for a short. Go on, go watch it.